Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Seiko2000, and I know it's been a while, but I finally get to show you this toilet, and I'm very excited about this one. This is definitely not the pink one I showed a while back, and this is it finally. I wish I could have found this one in the color white, in perfect condition, you know, no mineral deposits. That's actually one thing I'm not happy about with this one, but glad to at least have one finally. And you know, you've been waiting to see the big siphon jet hole if you haven't seen anywhere else on YouTube yet. And shall I do the honors? Oh yeah, what makes this one different from the pink one is it has a different exterior design around here. But here we go. I have not flushed this yet. There's no water in it yet, and time to finally see it. There's the hole. Da 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 da. That's it. That's the big siphon jet hole. It's a very deep gauge down in the bowl. I was trying so hard to clean out some of the mineral deposits. That's my biggest disappointment. And setting up this toilet was a huge disaster to the point where I'm going to have to do another reshoot of this toilet in the future. And the tank parts are messed up inside. And I can tell you, just me getting this toilet here was not easy, because I got ripped off, man. But I'm glad to have it, and I'm glad for the person who got it to me. And I'm forgetting some names right now. I'm sorry, but thank you once again. And when I do a future shot of this, I will remember. And at the end of this video, you know what? Give me a comment and you know, let me know if you really think I should try to hook this up in my place and actually have this as a normal running toilet. Don't know how much trouble I may get in changing up the washrooms in this place because the fixtures are white, but it'd be cool to actually have this one running. And I guess it all depends on right now. The flush is good, right? And by the way, shall I get a ruler stick and see how the height of the bowl is? It looks like it's standard size, but let's take a look, shall we? The bowl is approximately, I guess, a little close to 14 and a half. Approximately. Oh, just about 14 and a half. This is not the original lever. This is an old one I used from a very old brakes that I had. And I tried to fix up some of the tank parts inside, like the Douglas style flush valve, because this universal model comes default with a Douglas flush, you know, Douglas flush. I can't even pronounce it right now. You know which one I'm talking about. And I did buy this a long time ago. It's funny how, especially here in Canada, they'll show these old time pictures, and I can tell you it's impossible to find an old toilet in Canada with the tank ball. But when I did see other random pictures of this older toilet, it looked like it had this lever on it, and I don't know if this is actually an original lever. I know this one is, especially back from the 1950s, but this one, I'm not sure. Maybe this one should be the one I should be, you know, showcasting with this, but it's okay, you know, it's okay. Or I should say broadcasting. I took the tank lid off. I did not have enough time to properly set this toilet up. I honestly didn't. And for this had some old flapper on it when I got it. There was no fill valve, no lever, of course. The leaves at the bottom, I guess this toilet was left outside. It's like glued, stuck down here. I tried washing this out and it's not coming out. I think it needs a lot of soaking. This won't even get down on here. This is too old and unsmooth and thick and stuff. And I couldn't even set this up properly. So the tank bowl has no support. I'm gonna fill this up with water and hopefully it flushes okay. I'll have to fix it every time. Somebody has my tools. I should have had my tools. I just tried to screw this with my hand, so when I flush it, it might leak. It's already also screwed up to the tank by itself, so only when I flush it, some water may come out. It's a big disaster here for me, guys. I'm sorry about this, but this is the only day I can actually get to do this. Well, I'm a little nervous turning this on right now. I think I should turn it on without the tank lid on. Let me just take off the tank lid again. Okay, I'm going to, hopefully this is not leaking. I would like to see it have a full jumbo flush. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. I did clean this out so it's not dirty. My finger can just fit in it. It's less than half an inch of height. Now for the width of the biggest siphon jet hole, it's like almost 3 inches. It's almost 3 inches. It's hard for me to get in there. I'm sorry, guys. I'd say it's about maybe 2.7 inches. Or 2.5. But that's the actual shape and size of the siphon jet hole. There are some scratches in the bowl which I'm not the most happiest about, but it's not noticeable. It's just the mineral deposits they're not that badly blocked, but you know, there's some like light scratches. You can't really see them right now. If my camera could focus a little better, I could show you, but there's one right there. So there's definitely someone was using a bad toilet brush on this, and it's not as smooth. It's still a little smooth going past the water line, but you know, it's interesting how deep down it is. This is a used toilet seat. I forgot the type of blue it is. I'll have to find that out later. Anyways, let's turn it on, shall we? Oops, what's going on here? Let me turn back on the pipe, I forgot. I meant to say the other pipe that leads to this pipe. Whoa! Okay, I want to fill it up without any getting into the bowl, if that's even possible. Let's see. And a little bit of it's coming. It's the full bowl. It's this that needs replacing because the ball down there is brand new. Hoping that I get a nice good flush on this. Waterline 17. Not sure what that exactly means. Anyways, 17. It's getting there. So almost there. Usually I pause and let it fill up, but it's okay. Oh, it didn't even reach the water line. Let me just give it more anyways, till it reaches the water line. Okay, now we're at the water line, and I'm gonna give this a flush. Here I go, guys. Let me get more silent with the tank lid on. Okay, Universal Rundle flush. Here we go. Wow, pretty nice. Now that was very impressive. And that water line's starting to develop. I know that when it flushes and it's at its lowest water line, the water line doesn't even cover the siphon jet hole. Let me just see if the tank ball even closed. Surprisingly, it landed back on with no support. I don't even know how that was possible, but it did. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it off for now. Now after it's done filling up, I'm gonna give it its default flush. This is how it looks with the toilet seat down. Okay, I'm gonna give it a full flush from the water line again. I'm pretty sure I'll do a low flush after. Okay, here we go, guys. Just a regular flush. This time it didn't close. Wow. That is some flush. My gosh. Now this has a nice flush to it. Next flush is just going to be a water saving flush. Just to see. I won't put much water in the tank. And then I'll give it a, see how that is. Now this one's definitely, I would say, about 1.6 gallons per flush. It's about like half the tank of this big old tank. So I'm gonna give this a flush and see if this can do a nice low flush. I'll do from a nice side angle view where it looks pretty and not ugly. Yep. It can definitely do that. So if you want a short flush on it, you can definitely have a short flush. Let me close the tank wall again. Okay. Let me turn it back on. Okay. So this time I'm gonna flush it with toilet paper, and then I'm gonna do a rag flush and see how that is. I'll wait for this to fill up again, guys. That's pretty cool. I just unraveled some toilet paper. I know this thing can handle a lot. Okay. And I guess I'll fill it up to its water line. Anyways, let's do this flush, shall I? Well, I guess I did it too much, eh? Oh boy. That was a surprise for me. I just broken it up. I'm gonna flush this again and put more toilet paper. So that was a shock. It just tried to gulp the whole thing down without spinning it properly into a nice tornado, then taking it down. It just tried to instantly gulp everything, so that was just kind of bizarre. Here we go. I'm going to try this again. Second attempt. There we go. Wow. Wow. So cool. I'm surprised how strong that devoured the toilet paper. I still feel like I should do another flush like that again. I'm just thinking what to do. I'm gonna throw some balls in there. How about that? Sorry about that. Let's give it a flush. That was a short flush. Okay, so that got it pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna do a ragged flush test next, and I'll see maybe even a paper towel one. Okay, got some paper towel, and I'm gonna throw that in. Throw that in. I'll throw in one more big piece. I'll even try 3. Maybe I'm really pushing this, but because it's so powerful. Anyways, let's give this a try, shall I? Maybe too much paper towel? I'm gonna double flush this. Okay guys, here I go. Second flush. It actually worked. It actually worked. Took a little bit of there, but I guess it doesn't like paper towel that much, or too much paper towel. Well, it was I guess a big bunch of it. It was a big stack of it, so I can do paper towel. No plunger needed. Now this flush is gonna make me nervous because of the other toilet I tried doing this with, the Norton Thomas. So I hope that this succeeds. I'll drop it in with it just to make sure. That's not happening right now. Attempt number 2. Well, this is actually a thick rag that I was trying it with, but it seems... Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened there. The rag just left. Uh-oh, it's definitely gone. And did not come out so far. Well, let's see if the rag comes out on this flush. Guess what? The rag came out. So it's not bad. And it's definitely better than the Norris Thompson toilet. Need to close the thing. Though it took a while for it to get down, I'm very impressed. And this is a thick rag, so it can definitely flush rags. As long as it goes down the right way, I guess. And you won't need a plunger. So far, no plungers. It takes a little bit of work to get the paper towel going. It's like it doesn't really get the flow of the paper towel and the rag in some type of tornado spin before it goes down. You know, like the cadets, because you know I guess it is a low flow toilet bowl. And you know how there's not really a nice big